Hello, and what's up, guys? You're welcome back once again to our YouTube channel. In this video, I brought you guys a very interesting topic and a very important topic for all rabbit farmers. The topic which is why some rabbits don't grow big, some reasons why some rabbits don't grow big, and why some rabbits don't grow fast. This is what I'm going to be talking about in this particular video. Some things that make rabbits don't grow big and some things that make rabbits don't grow fast. I'm going to be sharing this with you guys in this video, and also share some tips with you guys on how to tackle these particular issues. In case you get any of this issue in your farm, you can know how to tackle it so that your rabbit is going to grow big and grow fast. Because the goal of every rabbit farmer is to hit maybe 1.5 to 2 kg in the space of 3 months. If you are not able to hit this, then you might be feeding your rabbits and wasting a lot of money where they are not even adding any weight. So that way, you are not even going to be making any gain. Because a lot of rabbit farmers do go into rabbit farming based on the monetary aspect, like a business venture, that they went into it for money. Yes, so that's why I'm going to be sharing some tips to you guys why some rabbits don't actually grow big, so that you implement these tips in your farm and make sure you don't face any of these things, so that your rabbits are going to be growing well in the right pace. Yes, so one of the few reasons why rabbits don't grow big is because of the diet, like the kind of feed you feed your rabbit. If you feed your rabbit with the very good amount of feed, which is maybe the rabbit pellet or the rabbit formulated feed, you will notice your rabbit will be growing well at the right size. I'll also be talking about some of the reasons why rabbits are not going to be growing well even if you are feeding them some of these feeds. Because there is a way that you'll be feeding your rabbit some of this feed very well and your rabbit is not still going to be growing fast. So if you are feeding your rabbit the right feed, the right formulated feed in your farm, your rabbit should be growing very well. The right formulated feed, which is maybe the poultry feed if you don't have the rabbit pellet, the poultry feed, or your formulated feed that comprises of some things that can make them add weight within a short period of time. If you are feeding them this, then your rabbit should be gaining weight very well. And also feeding them this particular feed, you should know the right quantity to feed it to them. 100 grams of pellets, as I always say, is very ideal for some rabbit farms. Some do 50, but I say 100 because a lot of rabbit farmers pick 100. So 100 grams is what you can feed in your farm. But if you are using the formulated feed, you can just use a handful for your rabbits once a day, maybe morning, then in the evening you can supplement with maybe hay or leaves. So some of the reasons as to why you can feed your rabbit this feed and your rabbit are not going to still be growing fast is the rabbits might not be hybrids. As you guys know, we have some of the pure breeds, we have hybrids, then we also have what we call the local breeds that somehow they dwarf breeds. These dwarf breeds, they grow very slowly. Very hard. You might even be seeing a 6-month rabbit struggling with somehow like 1.6 to 1.8 kg thereabout. You might be seeing the rabbit struggling with that particular weight, 1.6 to 1.8 kg, a rabbit of 6 months, because it is a dwarf breed. So when you want to start up your rabbit farm, make sure you pick up the right breeds and keep them. Although the right breeds might be really expensive and these dwarf breeds might be kind of cheaper than these dwarf breeds, but try as much as possible to get the hybrids available in your farm, so that when you are feeding your rabbits, you are going to be seeing growth, not you feeding your rabbit and they are going to be growing very slowly. Yes. So another thing also I want to be talking about is stress. Yes, stress. Like overcrowding your rabbit cages, you jam packing all the rabbits you have maybe in one particular hutch or at one particular little space. The rabbits won't have a lot of space to grow. This might affect their growth rate. Because they won't have a lot of space to grow. A rabbit that is above 3 months should be in a cage each. As you can see, the kind of cages we are using, each rabbit are in their individual cages. So a rabbit that is above 3 months should be in their cages each, like one rabbit for each cage. A male in a different cage, a female in a different cage. They shouldn't be together. Being together at this particular big age might really affect their growth rate, because you guys know from the grower stage, which is from like the 2 months, This is the period where they used to grow 2 to 4 months. So if you don't feed them the right amount of feed and give them space to grow, they might not really be growing well. Also, not really about the space. Putting a lot of rabbits together in one cage, there will also be competition for food, because if you put in food inside their feed, all of them are going to be struggling to eat it. Some of them that might not really be fast eaters might really be growing very slowly. So it will not really be nice for you to be putting all your rabbits in one cage. Put them in individual cages, one rabbit each cage, so that all of them, the slow eaters, are going to be eating their food slowly and growing the right pace. The fast eaters will eat their food fast and grow in the right pace, and you'll notice they'll be growing together. But if you put their food together and you put them in one cage, the fast eaters are going to eat faster than the slow eaters, whereby some of your rabbits are going to be growing and some are not going to be growing. So I advise you guys, from 3 months old, don't allow all your rabbits to be in one cage. Separate them, each rabbit for each cages. That's the right way to keep rabbits, each rabbit for each cages. Another thing also is that we want they are together like that and they are up to like 3 months, they will start eating each other's fur. Like they will start eating on each other's hair. Some of them will start losing hair, like the very docile one that are very calm, that cannot really fight like that against the rest. Those ones will start losing hair, because some of those other ones that are like the one that want to be on top. You know, rabbits like to dominate, especially the males. The one that want to be on top, they will start eating on the fur of the others that are not really that aggressive, that are kind of docile. They will start eating on the fur, and you will notice that rabbit will start losing hair. The rabbit will start losing hair. Not that maybe the rabbit is sick, it's the others that are actually eating that particular one's hair. So you should not keep them together, so that your rabbit are not going to be losing that kind of fur. Any rabbit that is docile like that, losing fur, is not going to be growing well, because also the rabbit is also going to be scared of going to be eating from the same feeders with those ones that are eating the fur, because of fear that they are going to attack it or something. So you should not be keeping them together when they have started to reach that 3 months and above like that. If not, you might be seeing a lot of issues. The only rabbit that should be together in a particular case should be the winners, like the rabbits that are with their mother, or the rabbit that have just been separated with their mother at that 6 weeks to like 2 months and thereabout. But when they're up to 3 months, you should separate them for each cages. You can see there's a rabbit here I'm going to be showing you guys. The rabbit is about 2 months plus. I have already separated it. It is in a single cage right now. Let me bring it out so that you guys can actually see. So this is the rabbit. It is in a single cage right now, as you guys can see. At this size, it's already in a single cage. So all your rabbits that are about 2 months to 3 months should be in single cages. These are going to help them grow well, because they are eating their food alone. No struggle for food, no struggle for water. Everything they have it to themselves. They eat at the accurate time where they want to eat and all of that. If you want to do a little experiment on what I just said, try, maybe your rabbits get birth to 5 babies, take out 1, put it in a different cage, then leave the remaining 4 in one cage and compare the growth rates. You will notice that one that is 1 alone is going to be growing way faster than the others that are 4. Even if the others are 2, that one that is 1 is going to be growing way faster. So you can actually do this experiment on your own and let me know your results. So another thing I'm going to be talking about also here is health issues. Yes, health issues. Rabbits that have parasite infection, like the mange disease, where you notice they start losing their fur, they start losing their hair. These rabbits don't tend to grow well. And also some rabbits that have like maybe some kind of illness, like maybe they are not well, you notice they will not be growing fast. So you need to be doing some routine medication in your farm so that your rabbit don't fall sick. Like that parasite infection, you can actually use the ivermectin to cure it, so that your rabbit is going to be growing fine within the shortest period of time. So you don't get to feed and you're not getting any result out of it. So the last thing I'm going to be talking about is the age. Older rabbits grow slowly, younger rabbits grow faster. So if you have a younger rabbit, if you notice rabbits that are little, maybe if you have a mature rabbit now in your farm and it gives birth, she can give birth to a very little baby. Within 6 to 7 months, you'll notice that little baby have even come and reached the size of that mature one. So the mature one gets to a point that they don't grow again, then the little one grow to them. So the little ones grow faster and those mature ones grow slowly. You might not really want to be keeping rabbit that is about, maybe you're keeping a rabbit for meat and you say you want it to be up to a year. When once they're up to 4 or 5 months, they should go in for meat. They should be prepared for meat, yes, because at that age they don't keep growing again. Yes, they don't keep growing. They cannot grow more than that age. All they can just do is their meat might even become stronger after they have passed a particular age. So 4 or 5 months rabbit should go in for meat, and that's the right way to go about it. So I'm sure I've been able to explain some few things in this video for you guys. If you learned something from this video, please do well to give us a thumbs up, just a like. That is all we ask. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We bring you guys more and more updates about rabbit farming and other livestock farming extensively. Subscribe, like, share, turn on the notification bell so that when we post another video on rabbit farming, you are going to get notified and watch. Thanks for watching, guys. Do have a nice day. Until next time, as I always say, peace.